Welcome back, everybody, to Funky Star TV. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Yes, in this particular one, we'll be taking a look on Professor Banji Akintoye. I think many of us know Banji Akintoye. In case you don't know Banji Akintoye, he's a professor and the leader of the ODUDUWA nation. He is the man leading Sunday Igboho with their self-determination. Okay, remember the ODUDUWA people, they are also crying out, okay, concerning the way Nigeria is going. And as you can see, the president of Nigeria today is from Yoruba land. Still, people like Banji, Professor Banji Akintoye, they still want to separate from Nigeria because they are living there. They see that the country is not working. That is why they want to leave Nigeria. I mean, they want Nigeria to be disintegrated. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not here to advocate for people trying to agitate for their sovereign state in Nigeria. We are not here to support them. We are not supporting anybody that is advocating for disintegration, okay, or agitating against the government, or agitating for whatever reason they are agitating for. We are not here to do that, to be in support of any of that. We are just here to give out our news. Full stop. We are not supporting Akintoye. We are not supporting Igboho. We are not supporting ODUDUWA. We are not supporting anybody, ladies and gentlemen. So we have to make it clear, first of all, so that it will sink into your ear. But, you know, let us just see what Banji Akintoye is trying to tell all of us. The man is a professor, and he wants to school us on what UN declaration says about the indigenous people to have the right to pursue peaceful self-determination. The man is claiming. Okay, remember, ladies and gentlemen, you know, there is no way we can talk about this kind of people. Somebody like Banji Akintoye, Sunday Igboho, without talking about NNAMDI still being in sacration today. In sacration by the federal government of Nigeria, or the DSS. Okay? These people, they are doing the same thing NNAMDI did. Akintoye, there have never been any news that pointed to us that the DSS or the SSS or the federal government of Nigeria knocking at his door or arresting him or even calling him for an interview ever since he started his agitation against, once again, the federal government of Nigeria. Although it is what he believed in. He is doing what his heart have convinced him of. That the self-determination is the only pathway for peace to reign in Nigeria. That is what he believes. But AK never one day knocked on his doorstep. The DSS never one day invited this guy. The, what's it called? SSS never invited this guy for any questioning ever since he started this agitation. You ask yourself, why is NNAMDI in prison for the same thing these people are doing? They are free to say anything they like, to do anything they like, to agitate anyhow they want to agitate. They are still there roaming about. But NNAMDI today is still in prison. So that is why we said Nigeria have two tiers of justice system. One for the Igbo people and work for the other part of the country. Because NNAMDI KANU is a human being like them. They are agitating for one thing, separation of the country. Why is it that this man have never been called upon by the federal government? So some people are above the law, as you can see. And the Indigbo, no. You cannot agitate, you cannot be president of Nigeria. That is for the Indigbo. But the other part of Nigeria, they can do anything they want anytime. They can agitate, they can be president of Nigeria anytime, any day. But the Igbo man, no, they cannot. You ask yourself, why? There is a reason. There is a reason. And that is why NNAMDI KANU stand where he stand. He never shake, he never yield, he never bend. You know, he don't talk up and down. He remain that leader. NNAMDI KANU is a true leader. So let us dive into what Banji Akintoye get to tell all of us pertaining agitation. The headline reads, UN declaration says indigenous people have the right to pursue peaceful self-determination. Banji Akintoye. Professor Banji Akintoye, the leader of the Yoruba self-determination movement, discussed the group's advocacy for the rights of the Yoruba people. He highlighted their legitimate aspiration for self-determination, referencing key international standards. All this NNAMDI KANU have done, ladies and gentlemen. And that is what NNAMDI KANU was doing. Because NNAMDI KANU agitation was peaceful. Okay? Very, very peaceful. That is why I asked you guys, why is it that this man have not been invited by the DSS or by the federal government or by the SSS? Why is it that they have never arrested this guy? For over how many years now, the guy have been saying this, just exactly the same thing NNAMDI KANU is saying. So, again, we are not advocating for the DSS or for the SSS or for Nigerian government to arrest this man or call this man, but only here to asking question, why? Why? It's a very simple thing. In a recent interview with Punch, Akintoye pointed out that the Yoruba have a right to seek autonomy, invoking the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. This declaration empowers indigenous communities around the world to pursue separation from their nations. He stressed the necessity of pursuing self-determination through peaceful methods, emphasizing that the movement is committed to non-violence. To effectively present their position and prepare for any inquiries, the movement created a detailed manual before reaching out to the United Nations. This initiative reflects their serious commitment to an organized and non-destructive approach in their quest for the recognition and self-governance. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Bola Ahmed Tinubu na Yoruba Manu, he is the president of Nigeria. Okay, and his people are calling for self-determination. They are calling for separation. They want to leave Nigeria, his own people. Okay, Akintoye stated, we have a right to ask for the self-determination of our people. The United Nations Declaration of the Rights of the Indigenous People affirms very clearly that indigenous people in the world have a right to self-determination and separation from the country to which they currently belong. That they must do it peacefully and not violently and in a disruptive manner. And we are following those directions very carefully. We published a manual before we sent our letter to the United Nations because we knew that that was the kind of thing they would ask. The man declared. That is for Akintoye. Now, let us go to NNAMDI KANU's story once again to conclude this segment. And this one, the headline reads, I am not against the release of Mazi NNAMDI KANU. Governor aspirant reveals why he would back KANU's release. Everybody is backing KANU's release. Everybody in Nigeria. Even the Akintoye want NNAMDI KANU to be released. Because NNAMDI KANU started this agitation before the Akintoye and Sunday Igboho even dream of, they were copying NNAMDI KANU, and remember, they were about supporting each other. Imagine NNAMDI KANU is out today. That and all these things boils down the reason why they don't want to release NNAMDI KANU. NNAMDI KANU is loved by the people. Imagine that man is out today. What could have happened to Nigeria? Maybe by now, 2025, we will not be hearing anything Nigeria. Honestly. Remember Showore, remember Igbo, remember this Akintoye. Only Showore is talking about Nigerian politics, right? But this group of people, they understand themselves and they wanted to work together. Even Showore wanted to work with NNAMDI KANU. Imagine this NNAMDI KANU is out today. Once again, maybe there will be nothing like Nigeria. Maybe there will be nothing like Nigeria today. Okay? And if NNAMDI KANU comes out, the guy is not backing down, ladies and gentlemen. Who knows what he will pursue? Again, only time can tell. Because I know that there is no way NNAMDI KANU will continue remain in that detention. It's coming that NNAMDI KANU will be released very soon. Very soon. As the world is calling for NNAMDI KANU's release, he must be released. He must soon be released. There's no how they will continue to hold that guy just like that. A governor aspirant for All Progressive Congress APC in Anambra State, Onyeka Young Nwafo, has expressed support for the release of NNAMDI KANU if it will bring lasting peace to the Southeast region, citing the economic hardship caused by ongoing insecurity. Man, this is serious in the southeastern part of Nigeria, this insecurity issue. Because every now and then you hear people coming out, pointing out insecurity in the southeastern part of Nigeria. We hope it ends very, very soon. According to a report by Vanguard on Thursday, Nwafo believes that the current administration led by Governor Charles Chukwuemeka Soludo has not effectively addressed the escalating security issues plaguing the state, particularly the weekly sit-at-home enforced by unknown group. The issue of sit-at-home in Southeast, and I believe that once there is a political will to it, first and foremost, I am not against the release of NNAMDI KANU. If he is released, it's what would bring peace. I would support it because businesses are going down at the moment. Nwafo stated. That is why the problem is not solved. Because when they see that the problem is solved, they don't have anything to talk. They don't have anything to use to convince anybody to come and vote for them. They don't have anything to use to win any election anymore. That is why you see this insecurity issue continue to linger on everywhere in Nigeria. Okay? One love, everybody. If you got something to come tell us, come to our comment section and share that with us. Peace. I'm out.